Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. He's picked his way through, and he's been shifted off it. Showing great feet there.
Barella!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Chelsea with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Settle for that. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Pedri powering forward here. And it's Beckham. Oscar Mingueza. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And the pass is intercepted. Aims beyond the defence. Well, that's been dealt with. Adriano. And this is Ibrahimovic. Gabriel is the guilty party there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Bellingham driving forwards. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Into the channel.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cleared without hesitation.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's quick to get rid. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cucurella. And here's Thuram. He's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And that is expertly dealt with. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bellingham receives it in a wide position. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, that's well spotted. Barella. Bruno Fernandes. Beckham. Oscar Mingueza. And he opts to go forward. Pedri. And it's Pedri. Here's Tchouaméni. That is good alertness. Tchouaméni. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Showing good feet. Takes aim and crosses. And it's claimed by the keeper. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Porto clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, it's coming. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Thuram. And here's Barella. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tchouameni. And here's Ibrahimovic. That has been slung wide. Very nicely done. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Porto are down to 10 men. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Shot at goal! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Chelsea got as close can be, right on the whistle, but it was not to be. The midway point of the game.
Chelsea certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So the action resumes.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante.
Takes a shot! It's in!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Simplicity itself.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
So the first moment of real significance.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Barella. Di Maria. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Bellingham. And he's only too happy to take that back. Out towards the flank. Nice control. That is good strength. Driving forward. Threads one in. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Corner number 2 then. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, that is a nice touch. Engages and forces him off the ball. Tchouameni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Can he get it through? So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating.
Ibrahimovic! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substituição para o Porto.
So, third corner of the game.
Número 5, Di Maria. Número 22, vão dar os seus lugares a número 7.
And that has been cleared.
Número 18, Bale. Número 10, está a proceder
Porto
uma
has the
substituição.
chance to go the other way. Szoboszlai. That is lovely. The ball goes in. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, sweet feet. Mingueza did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Great defending, strong and determined. Great ball, and he's in here. Great chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Vinicius Junior skims one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Chouameni, and it's Lam. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Vinicius Junior, and the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Chelsea surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Knocks it into space.
Might want to be careful there.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, they are now a 9-man team.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
So, what can they come up with here? Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Over to the right flank. Swings in, he's rising!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Not the most accurate pass. Chelsea leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Succumbs to the pressure. Leicester concedes a free kick for that. And here's Bale. And it's played in. And that has been knocked clear. Desperate defending required here. Thuram trying to keep this in. And again they run up against stubborn defending.
Porto really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And they can counter here. Looking to play him in. And he lines up a cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Adriano picking up the Man of the Match award. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
There they go, hunting in packs. And it's Lahm. Eze. Oh, they could be caught out here. Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Good ball, good take. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season. Eze! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, usually you're going to get punished.
Pedri. First quarter of an hour gone. Messi. Mingueza. Stood up well to him there. And he's managed to gift it back. So it is still 0-0. Lahm is one whose deliveries we all know about. Tchouaméni. And here's Ibrahimovic. Drive. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
That's going... Oh, good effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Tchouaméni. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Pedri. Messi. In towards the back stick. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Tries to get it clear. Now it's Thuram. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pedri. Di Maria was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Engages and forces him off the ball. Eze. Bellingham.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
To Lahm. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Lahm going forward. Barella. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pedri. Good, strong midfield running here. And here's Haaland. And it's made its way to him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Konate. And it's Mingueza. Oscar Mingueza. Pedri. Tchouaméni. Pedri. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's hoisted clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Lahm. This is a promising build-up. And it's Lahm. Eze. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Chelsea come in leading by just the odd goal.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Chelsea are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. The second half is up and running. Chelsea leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Mingueza is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Eze. Now he's running away. Lahm. He's shifting through the gears here. Cross in, looks like a good one. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Nesta is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Tchouaméni tries to play it through. Crosses it. Gets his head on it! And a neat finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. What a header, flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substituição para o Porto. Número 5, Di Maria.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Chelsea are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And here's Thuram. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Lahm. Ball's gone out of play.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. And it's Messi.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Quality ball. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Chelsea perhaps contemplating their next change here. Cucurella. Bale. Porto appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Yildiz showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Barella. Oscar Mingueza. Now Ødegaard. Tchouaméni. And it's Cucurella. And it's Bale. And he's intervened well there.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
He's got away. Adriano. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Adriano! It's loose. That's another chance. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Over to the right flank. Tchouaméni looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's found a way through. Adriano. It's Adriano! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Chelsea find a position of real strength now.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Strong running down that left flank. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 2 then. Varane tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Cross into the box. Yildiz. Barella. Mingueza concedes a free kick for that. No second thought, a straight red card. Porto are down to 10 men. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here,
everybody,
a clear
and
night,
welcome to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. And the shot! And it's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Grimaldo drives forward on the overlap. And here's the chance to counter. Eze. He is through here. Palmer stood his ground strong. Real chance! And he's stuck it away. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Hong Kong restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And it's Barella. Eze receives it in a good position here. Oh, great leap! And that's a good finish. And again they hit the front. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Chelsea leading now. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And he's quick to return it. Out of play for a goal kick.
Tchouaméni. Lahm. To Barella. Tchouaméni. Messi is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Kimmich. Always onto this. Ibrahimovic. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Palmer. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's been played through. He's picked his way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's forced to go back. Nesta. Can he get away here? Barella. And it's Tchouaméni. Good running, strong and purposeful. Hong Kong are looking to break at pace. Looking to play him in. Now, can they get him away? And he's managed to get free. Steaming on goalwards. Taken back almost at once. Lahm plays it in. Defending of the... He's had a shot! Van Dijk can get it clear. Oh, he's having a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? Bellingham! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And a header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Tchouaméni. Nice sequence of passes, this. Palmer. And it's Tchouaméni. And it's Palmer.
Has been indicated.
Opts for safety. Oh, they could be caught out here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bellingham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That pass has been well intercepted. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Reminder today to please take
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Chelsea ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. And we're already back up and running after half-time. He's found... Oh, shooting chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And here's Bellingham, and here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, this is a great position. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This for genuine comfort.
Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Chelsea go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Messi. Kimmich. To Bruno Fernandes. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Chelsea are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Courtois. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Palmer. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well read, nice interception. Haaland, and it's Eze. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, really cute, what a lovely series of passes. Eze. Palmer. Grimaldo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Palmer. Number 22. Messi. Number 7. Bruno Fernandes.
Adriano getting this one clear.
Number 2.
And this is Beckham.
Kimmich.
Beckham touches
Coming
it
on
back.
the field.
Modern football.
Number
And Del
21.
Piero!
Number 13.
Ambitious, but
Del
just
Piero.
off target.
Number
Oh, it
11,
looked like he tried to give it some extra
Number
whip.
5, Ødegaard.
Chelsea
Number
are, of
19,
course, in a position to go to the bench should the need
Substitution
arise.
taking place.
Bruno Fernandes on a strong run here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Adriano. There's a header! And it's Lahm. Thuram.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He has found a way through. Grimaldo finding him. Oh, good climb! And not Oh, he had to, and yet he could not.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Del Piero cuts it out. Ødegaard. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Grimaldo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Can he finish? David Beckham! An individual masterpiece! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And what a climax we have here! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Hong Kong give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this.
Tries a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And there's a goal! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such...
And he shoots! It's a goal! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing,
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Ibrahimovic, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Chelsea clearly will be very happy the way they went about things. Pretty much never lost concentration despite going ahead in an unexpected manner. I thought it was great discipline and the right temperament.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.